Hello, and welcome to another episode of Musical Mash. Can I help you with something?
It's September 18th.
What?
September 18th? International Angela Lansbury Appreciation Day?
September. Hashtag Sondheim September.
Yeah, but Angela Lansbury, star of screen and stage, mystery-solving rock star from Murder, She Wrote.
Stephen Sondheim. Stephen mother-effing Sondheim.
Well, does your Mr. Sonicare hold the record for most Golden Globe and Emmy nominations for Best Actress in a Drama Series?
Sondheim. And does your Miss Raspberry have a theater named after her?
Okay, slow down. I'm sure there's some way we can find a compromise.
Oh, I've got it! Actors who were in Sondheim shows and episodes of Murder, She Wrote.
You're watching Musical Theater Mash.
Let's take a look at 10 actors who were both in episodes of Murder, She Wrote and Sondheim shows. Kicking off our list is Harry Gardino, a prolific television actor with a few Broadway credits under his belt. Gardino only acted in a handful of musicals during his career. Luckily, one of them was Sondheim's Anyone Can Whistle. Well, not that lucky, the show closed after 9 performances, but Gardino did meet Angela Lansbury during Whistle and would go on to guest star in 4 episodes of Murder, She Wrote. 2 as the wisecracking journalist Hansel Drake.
French fries are not a part of your diet.
Don't you dare.
1 as a kindly yet mildly suspicious radio engineer named Danny Cochran.
Pardon me, Mrs. Fletcher.
Yes.
Danny Cochran's the name.
Oh, how do you do?
And once in the very first season, as a lieutenant investigating a murder in a drag club.
Lieutenant Novak, did you notice the small white feather on Mr. Drake's jacket?
Who are you?
Number 9 on our list is Carol Lawrence, the very first Maria in West Side Story, and prolific guest star in all sorts of 80s and 90s TV shows, including, of course, Murder, She Wrote. She was in 4 episodes total, including that same drag nightclub episode in season 1 as wife of the deceased, Candace Drake.
That's a very attractive outfit. I've never seen it done in black.
I'm in mourning, Mrs. Fletcher.
In a season 2 episode as sister of the deceased.
I cannot. I will not tolerate weakness in myself or anyone else.
In a season 6 episode as wife of the almost deceased.
And this is Mrs. Fletcher from the state of Maine. She writes books about dead people. My wife, Silvana.
And once as an opera singer, no relation to the deceased. Not everyone on this list starred in a Sondheim show. Coming in at number 8, George Firth wrote Sondheim shows. Steve's collaborator on both Company and Merrily We Roll Along found his way into 3 episodes. A season 3 episode where he plays opposite Buddy Hackett, Steve Lawrence, and a young George Clooney.
Jessica, you have no idea how I have tried over the years just to get them talking to each other.
As a suspected furniture salesman in a season 6 episode.
Well, see, I have got this young couple sniffing around that god-awful bedroom set that I got stuck with last year.
And as a sleazy private investigator in a season 9 episode.
I swear, I never killed that lettering man. You got the wrong guy, DeMartini.
At number 7, a man you may have never actually seen, but I'm sure you've heard. Jonathan Tunick has orchestrated nearly every Sondheim show and movie since 1970. He also has 4 episodes of Murder, She Wrote music under his belt. Not the title song, but such hummable ditties like this. And this. And this.
Rabbit brush. Your uncle said they were collecting rabbit brush when they found McGee?
Yes, for protection against evil. There's not a whole lot of places rabbit brush grows around here. In fact, only one that I know of. Coyote Canyon.
And this. Glynis Johns, number 6 on our list, is perhaps best known as Mrs. Banks from Mary Poppins. She also originated the role of Desiree Armfeld in A Little Night Music, and, you guessed it, was on Murder, She Wrote. A season 2 episode stars Glynis, Jessica, and her familiar-seeming cousin Emma. Glynis plays the housekeeper, Bridget O'Hara.
Are you suggesting that Archie is a killer? Not likely. Wouldn't have the stomach for it.
She also has the great distinction of being the first guest star on this list to be the murder victim. Number 5, number 4, and number 3 on this list all co-starred in the original production of Company. Beth Howland played Amy, George Coe was David, and also co-starred with Lansbury and Mame, and Dean Jones played Robert. Howland appeared in a season 9 episode as nosy neighbor Sandy Oates.
Oh my goodness, look at this place.
This explains the sounds you heard last night.
Bonus future Sondheim alum Neil Patrick Harris also appears in this episode, baby-faced and suspected of murder.
This has been recently fired.
I didn't even know it was there.
George Coe gets 2 episodes, once in season 7 as a minor character who doesn't even get screen time with Lansbury,
A royalty check for J.B. Fletcher. The corpse danced at midnight.
and once in season 9 where he makes it into the end freeze. Dean Jones also made it into 2 episodes. Season 1 in an awfully Mame-looking episode as kindly Southern lawyer Marcus Boswell.
Sheriff, you cannot possibly believe that a dog is capable of murder.
And again in season 4 as astronomer and murder suspect Dr. Palmer.
Well, this is it, Jessica. Our window to the universe.
Oh my, a computer.
Up at number 2, the fabulous and magnificent George Hearn. Look familiar? He's Sweeney Todd. No wonder he was invited to play murder mystery with Jessica in 3 episodes. In a delightful reversal, he plays Elliot von Steuben, owner of a restaurant in season 7.
Welcome, Mrs. Fletcher. Welcome again.
And then the charmingly Irish Sean Culhane in 2 episodes. One in season 8.
And you're a fine one to talk about being perceptive, Jessica. I could have walked in here riding an elephant and beating a drum and you'd have been none the wiser.
And in one of my favorite episodes, The Wind Around the Tower in season 9.
Just going for some more milk.
Really? So was I.
Yeah, you saw it too, eh?
I thought it was moving toward the tower.
There is a lot of talent on this list. Yeah, not to mention the other 34 Sondheim Murder, She Wrote crossovers who didn't make this list. Not to mention the other 2,718 guest stars who appeared over Murder, She Wrote's 12-season run. But let's be honest, there's only one actor who can be at the top.
Well, 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 J.B. Fletcher. What a delightful and unexpected surprise. Dennis McKelvey, mum. Derek Dawson of Peabody, Perkins, and Proctor at your service. O'Shaughnessy, Monsignor O'Shaughnessy.
Sir Michael Preston. Splendid to see you again.
I'll say you have some explaining to do, Michael Haggerty. Oh, you scared the wits out of me. Look, I should have known. Smith with a Y. Scraping the bottom of the barrel, Michael.
It's Len Cariou as MI6 agent Michael Haggerty. You may recognize him as the first Sweeney Todd. Whether it's helping 2 dancers defect from East Germany, cavorting around with the KGB, or getting accused of murder, you can bet there's trouble abound where Haggerty can be found. Did you just make that up? Yeah, I did. Huh.
Whatever assignment you're on for MI6, whatever caper you're involved in, whatever lie you're trying to sell me, count me out.
Jess, what do you mean?
Well, that was a fun list. We didn't even talk about Lansbury. Cool your jets. She gets enough coverage. It's not like she needs a whole month or something.